In this video, we will discuss about how this high tissue stiffness promotes cancer growth. We will discuss an overview where we will understand what are the factors that mainly helps in this cancer growth, and also simultaneously the results in this tissue stiffness around the cancer cells. So in the normal tissues, the matrix is usually soft. However, there are three main contributors towards this stiff matrix. First one is this matrix deposition, this matrix concentration, and this matrix cross-linking. So in terms of this matrix depositions, usually occurs in the tumor microenvironment region, and which is mainly composed of collagen and fibronectin in the solid tumor cases. And this tumor microenvironment are mainly formed in the solid tumors. And at the same time, from this matrix concentration point of view, it's this cancer-associated fibroblast and alpha smooth muscle actin plays a role. At the same time, what will happen that with the increase in the stiffness, there is a increase in the amount of TGF-beta that helps in this epithelial to mesenchymal transitions. The cells can metastasize to different sites. At the same time, it will also provide this hypoxia environment, which is favorable to the cancer cells. And in terms of the cross-linkings, some of the pathways that are upregulated are shown here, and this in overall results in this tumor growth and proliferation and this tumor initiations, and also it will suppress or reduce this drug resistance, and thereby once the tumor cells or the solid tumors become more aggressive in nature, it is become again difficult to diagnose with these traditional drugs, as this stiffness not only provide a physical barrier, but it will also provide change in the compositions within the tumor microenvironment that prevents this drug resistance through various means. One of the ways could be to results in the change in the pH in the tumor microenvironment that will prevent the drug efficacies. And angiogenesis, with increase in the stiffness as the cancer cells continues to grow. There is a angiogenesis occurs that will help the cancer cells. It will help the cancer cells to have enough amount of food for its uncontrolled growth rate. And at the same time, although this tumor environment is immunosuppressive in nature, it will further help in avoiding immune destructions. And these things that with increase in the tissue stiffness, what will happen is that there is a remodeling occurs within the cancer cells in a way that the cancer cells will become more mesenchymal in nature, and compared to the normal tissues, because and one of the reasons could be the mechanotransduction forces that act in the stiff tissues between the cells and the tumor microenvironment, for example integrity interactions, and that will help in the actin structures changes, alpha muscle actin structure changes, and this in overall also affects the epigenetically in a way that the genes that helps in the tumor growth will proliferate, and the genes that helps in the tumor suppressions will suppressed. So, and this is one of the reason why the solid tumors, for example the pancreatic cancer tumors, are become very aggressive once they reach the threshold stage, and at that point of time, compared along with the aggressiveness, they also become metastatic in nature. So it will become very difficult to diagnose at this point of time the pancreatic cancers once they are at higher stages. So I hope you understood how this stiffness helps in this cancer growth rate. So if you need to understand more about this topic in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.